know what you want to be when you grow up? That can be a familiar and scary question regardless of your age, but teens are caught between childish dreams and adult reality. So which way do they go? Local nonprofit, the Resource King International, can help, and President and CEO Karen Bailey is here to explain how. Welcome.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you for having us.
Yes, the Resource King International is, tell us a little bit about what it is your organization does first so we can set the stage.
All right, very good. The Resource King International inspires and nurtures dreams, and it connects youth and families to local resources.
Okay.
And so our focus areas are entrepreneurship, employment, education, and creating real experiences.
And that's for people of any age. And
yes.
But today's focus will be more on the teens. They're a big group, they're a challenging group and a challenged group, and are
Yes,
always
you're right.
looking for ways to get in touch with somebody to do something new, different, exciting, and productive.
That's right, that's right. On May 31st, we actually had a job fair. And at that job fair, we were expecting maybe on the high end 200 people, but instead 2,000 people came out.
Goodness.
Yes, and so what do you do when you're expecting 200 and you see 2,000? After you get over the amazement, you get to work. And so at that job fair, we had several volunteer HR generalists, HR managers in the area to be able to interview all of those 800 people that actually came through.
Wow.
And then after we interviewed everyone, we let them know that there was going to be a selection process. And so what we did, unbeknownst to them, Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids is a training and development program first and foremost. So it was our goal to accept everyone, but we had to do it in phases. And so of the 800 that came out, it was participants ages 11 to 55. And they were from all 7 cities, yes.
Wow.
About 500 from the city of Norfolk itself, and then the other 300 from our sister cities.
Amazing.
And so what we did, we had to notify them that they had been selected, but we did it in 2 rounds. So we had our round 1 and then we had our round 2. And so we did this whirlwind of orientations, new hire orientations, where we went through all 7 cities, welcoming them on board. Wells Fargo was a part of that new hire orientation, where they set up over 300 accounts so that our participants would be able to receive direct deposits. Okay.
All right.
So with Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids, it's a program designed to mirror a real world. So we took them through the application process. Right, they were interviewed, then the selection process, then orientation, and then we did a series of trainings. And right now we are in our training mode, where we teach them everything according to the importance of their professional appearance, communication skills, both the body language, what they're putting on social media, verbal and written, sales techniques, and the art of the customer experience. And then we also teach them about money handling. And then our last training is all-encompassing, where it's teaching them to dream and to think big, knowing how to work hard and to work smart. And with some of the sales techniques, we have right there one of our gift bags, because we teach our young people how to do sales, and we do have products that we make. We teach them how to put together different gift bags, and it has different goodies in it. Everything in there is either usable or edible. It doesn't have a lot of fluff in it, and we have different price points for those things. That all goes to underwrite our program, because our trainings are actually free.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then we also, in teaching them how to work hard and work smart, we serve the community. And so, for example, we did a senior citizens move out. Unfortunately, a senior citizen lost her son, and because of that, she had to move from her residence. We got called around 1 o'clock. By 3:30, we had a team of a supervisor and 2 youth on assignment, ready to go in and assist that senior citizen. And one of the things that the senior citizen said was they didn't shy away from work. They were in the hot attic. They didn't grumble or complain. And she had already checked to see how much it would cost for a larger company to assist her, and it was way out of her budget. And so most of our projects, individuals are able to get 2 youth plus a supervisor to assist them for just $25 an hour. And that allows our young people to actually earn money, be able to take what we're teaching them in the classroom and put it into the field experience and build their marketable skills.
Plus they're helping the community and helping
Plus
neighbors.
they're helping their neighbors, they're serving the community. And even on this week, there was a senior citizen that needed some dusting done in her home. And we matched her up with one of our youth who had just lost her grandmother, who loved working with senior citizens, who enjoyed cleaning, and it was just magical watching the 2 of them interact and come together.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes. So it is really all about serving the community. It's really understanding that our young people have gifts, they have talents, they have things that they enjoy doing, especially those who enjoy babysitting. You can hear the love and the passion in their voices as they talk about babysitting kids. And so our job is really to make sure that they are soft trained and prepared for these different opportunities, and then really making sure that those who have those different needs in the community know that they can call us. And I know you're going to put our number on the screen, but they can actually call us, and we have those through our program, Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids, who are ready to go, who are able to go in and be able to assist as are needed, and they have a certain passion as they come to those different environments. And again, we have somebody to supervise them, plus 2 youth on most of those assignments.
Oh, great. So you really are tapping into the emotional side of the community and also of the youth that don't always feel comfortable expressing themselves in words, but they can do it through their actions.
They can. And then on top of that, Jan, it's amazing when you actually tap into someone's passion and their purpose, and then they understand that, wow, it's a place in the marketplace for that. And some of your previous guests, as they were talking about the new child care center that's coming up, there are individuals who really enjoy working with kids. And I know I'm a mother and a grandmother, and so as I think about those who work with kids, you want somebody who's passionate about what they're doing. So we have young people who enjoy sports, that want to play football and baseball with young people, helping them to learn those different sports. And then we have young people who tutor. What better way to help a young person learn math or learn English or learn a foreign language by having one of their peers to be able to sit down with them and teach them how to do that.
We're running out of time, but there is an event coming up in September.
Yes.
And at Virginia Wesleyan, and
Yes.
it will allow them to learn a little bit more about your organization. And there is the website. It's called the One Love Festival.
Yes.
Resource King International will be there to do some training for youth. So I'm sorry to cut it short, but we've run out of time. And
All right.
I thank you for sharing great information for our teens.
Thank you for having me,
All right.
Jan.
Thank you, Karen, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time. Bye.